Lesson 44 is on multiplying and dividing mixed numbers. The main thing you need to remember on this is to change them to improper fractions first, and then do your multiplication and division as you need to. Everything else is the same as far as multiplying fractions, but change the mixed numbers to improper fractions first. This is probably a review for you. Let's just go ahead and go to the practice problems and work some of these. If you have multiplication and division in the same problem, you do them in order from left to right, whichever comes first. Look at practice problem A. Simplify that. It says, so let's go ahead and write 4 1/4 as an improper fraction. That would be 17 over 4 times 8 over 9. Okay, as always, simplify within the two fractions first. Cancel whatever you can, and then go ahead and do the multiplication. So 8 over 4, that's 2 over 1. So we can simplify that. And so we have 17 times 2, which is 34, over 1 times 9, which is 9. And we can just leave the answer as an improper fraction like that. That's fine. B. Let's write that one down. We have 3 mixed numbers there, so let's rewrite them all as improper fractions. 2 1/4 would be 9 over 4 times 1 1/2 would be 3/2 times 3 1/3 would be 10/3. Okay, cancel what we can. Let's just look at that. We have a 3 over 3 that would cancel. A 10 over 2 could cancel to a 5 over 1. And then that's about it. So let's go ahead, do the multiplication then. Of course, these are both 1s. The 3 over 3's turned into 1 over 1. They're not zeros or anything. 9 times 1 times 5 is 45. Over 4 times 1 times 1 is 4. So 45 over 4 is the answer there. Always simplify within the individual fractions first before you multiply it out. Let's look at C, a division problem. So let's write it as improper fractions first. 13 over 4 divided by 11 over 5. So now we've got them as improper fractions. We can clearly see what we need to do to the denominator. We say 13 over 4. We move that denominator fraction, invert it, and multiply the numerator fraction. So we say 13 over 4 times 5 over 11. We can't simplify anything there. So we just do 13 times 5, that's 65. Over 4 times 11 is 44. Okay, and that's our answer, 65 over 44. Let's do D. This problem has multiplication and division in it. Everything is already written as improper fractions, so let's go ahead and change the divisions to multiplications by inverting them. So we have 14 over 3 times 6 over 7 instead of divided by 7 over 6 times 21 over 9 times 3 over 5 instead of divided by 5 over 3. Okay, let's see what we can simplify here. 6 over 3 there on the left, that's a 2 over 1. 14 over 7 is also 2 over 1. 3 over 9, that will become a 1 over 3. And that looks like it. So let's go ahead and do our multiplication now. In the numerator, we have 2 times 2 is 4, times 21 would be 84. And then in the denominator, we have 3 times 5 is 15. 84 over 15. And you know what? I didn't see this 21 over 3 here, so I didn't simplify it all the way, right? I should have canceled this 21 over 3 to a 7 over 1. And that would have given me 28 over 5 instead. 28 fifths, that's really what the answer is. We could have divided 84 by 3 and 15 by 3, and that gives you 28 over 5. So that's the actual answer there. Okay? Well, that's all for lesson 44.